Welcome to the Endless, I was going to say Poundcast.
The Endless Poundcast?
I was confused.
You thought we were Doug
No, but I was
Doug
just...
Pound and Brent Weinbach's podcast?
I was just, enjoying that podcast, and then I accidentally...
Welcome to the Endless Rogan Experience. It's the Endless Honeymoon Podcast. I'm Moshe Kasher, and of course, to my left is my wife, Natasha Leggero, and to her left is her wife, Blanche Kasher.
I was told while I was setting up that we can't say the word lame anymore.
Yeah, it's ableist now. And so is spaz, and so is crazy, and so is other things. So...
Yeah, but you said that instead of saying lame, say whack, and I don't really want to say that all the time.
No, I said goofy. You look goofy today. Your opinions are goofy. It's just my culture, Natasha. It's my Gen Z culture. Speaking of Gen Z... I'm sorry, what? You wanted to comment on goofy? Gorsh, I'm sorry. You wanted to say something about goofy?
Well, no, but maybe you should set up why you're dressed like this. So Moshe has on a black kimono. It has the inscription of our podcast. But not just that, there's a lot working here. He's got silver chest hair. He has a gold chain. Mm-hmm. He has a mustache. He has on sunglasses.
I wanted to actually crowdsource. Natasha wants... Okay, first of all, the silver chest hair, that's also a Gen Z thing. Gray hair is kind of in right now, so I went and had my chest hair dyed. So it's not a product of my age. I'm actually a very young person.
You think you're a millennial cusp, you said?
I'm a Gen Z cusp.
No, you're not.
No, I am. Listen, I'm from Generation Z. And it's not, I know it makes you jealous when I talk about my generation, but it's just kind of the truth. Here's the thing. Before we get into the exciting news for our episode this week, which is the theme of our episode, and it's very cool. It's capitalism connected, and my generation, Gen Z, loves capitalism. I wanted to crowdsource this. I have a new haircut. I've gotten used to it. It's less square than I thought before. But to desquarify it, I am growing this little mustache out. But also, Natasha, you really like it. Now, I'm having second thoughts. And I'm thinking...
Every day I have to encourage you to keep the mustache.
I'm thinking about getting rid of it. A lot of people have said my new haircut makes me look younger, which is crazy because I'm already so young. But... I will listen to the court of Endless Honeymoon opinion. A lot of the Endless Honeymooners came out to my shows in San Francisco this weekend. I loved it. People screaming out about my mom's hot tub. That was very nice.
People heckled you about your mom's hot tub. You didn't tell me that.
It happened. I said, are there any questions? And someone said, did you get your mom the hot tub? And I said, you know what? This was a really strong weekend for me, ticket sales wise. I made pretty good money. And when I get home, I'm going to buy myself a new hot tub because my mom can afford it. Point is, I'm going to leave this up to you guys. Should I shave the mustache off? Now, I know there's going to be a lot of people that are saying yes.
Well, it's not grown in yet, so it's not really fair to judge this. This is just like 3 days in, so you're going to get more.
Well, what do you think, guys? I mean, look at me. I got this whole look going on. I got a little mustache. Imagine it more grown in, and it's kind of like sexy pervert kind of thing. So what do you think? I'll leave it up to you. Natasha, you want to tell them what we're doing, why we're dressed this way?
Well, we want to show you some of our new merch.
Yeah, that's right, folks. It's the merch episode that you've all been waiting for. You've all been wondering and waiting.
Well, we can talk about it, but just some of the towels, I just want to show them.
I mean, they're dope.
So cute.
We got the fattest merch. We didn't get the beer cozies. Koozies? What are they called? Are they koozies or cozies?
I don't know, honey. Probably
all right.
Koozies, because that sounds more dumb.
Laura, toss us some merch. Here's merch thing one.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful production value with that toss. Okay, this is the Endless Honeymoon Podcast beach towel.
Oh, that's cute.
You got to talk into the mic.
And well, I know, but I can't hold it out and talk.
You can. Watch this. Boom, look at that. Look at that
so
beauty.
Even after,
are you billowing it in the wind?
Mm-hmm, even after you wash these, this one hasn't been washed, but they get really nice because I have a few.
Here's the thing. You see
Great for the beach. You can also kind of wear them.
You see how Natasha's billowing it? Actually, if you wanted to use it not as a beach towel, but as a flag to plant above your house to show them what podcast you love.
Wait, do you think it would work as a flag?
Yeah, you can hang that as a very, very large flag. It will fade probably very quickly, but no.
I love it.
I love it too. It won't fade on the beach.
Wait, we should hang this on the wall.
You want to hang that on our wall? That's a great idea.
We could get like a brass rod.
Can you imagine what it would be like for you to take your hot body down to the beach? You're glistening with sweat and suntan lotion, and you're lying on top of this plush beach towel, and someone else to come up to you from the Endless Honeymoon community and say, hey, I too am a honeymooner. And then you say to that person, hey, have a seat. Let's have a picnic. Have some of my rosé. You sit down. You start to connect. Before you know it, 9 months later, you're having a baby on top of this towel, and it's coming out sterile. You wrap your baby in this, and then you swaddle it in it. And isn't that a beautiful thing?
Okay, wait, and there's more towels.
Yeah, maybe you're not a rainbow person. Maybe that's not your thing. Maybe you don't like this subtle rainbow. Maybe you think the rainbow has been, look at this. Maybe what you really are working on, is not judging yourself.
This is a good thing to read every few minutes.
Every time you go to the beach, look, maybe you have self-consciousness about your body. And then you're about to plop down and you say, gosh, I don't look good in my bikini like I used to. You look down and you realize, wait a minute. This is a no judgment zone. I love my bod.
Also, we have our monogram in the corner. And like I said, once you wash these, they're actually really plush. They're not like cheap ass towels.
No, they're really nice. Okay. All right, Laura, toss us another one. Okay, let's move out of the towel zone.
And they're big. Okay, so this is so cute. It's for, well, I was thinking it was for my toddler, but I guess it's for a dog.
Yeah, it's a dog sweatshirt. And I know that it is the height of summer, so maybe you're not thinking that your fur-covered animal needs
a kid could wear this, though.
But think about the winter is coming, as they said in Game of Thrones. Look at this little thing, and it says Cutie.
So cute. And there's also, and this is to commemorate Cutie, who is still alive, but she can't be with us right now.
May she rest in peace upstairs right now.
Wait, but this comes in extra small, medium, large, and has Cutie's name on it. But wait, what's up with these pockets?
That's a pocket for you to put like a pack of cigs or a cell phone or a vape.
Because this pocket is on the dog's butt.
Yeah, butt pocket. Yeah.
Wait, this is made so nice. I would wear this.
Yeah. If you want to put, like, let's say you want to take your dog for a walk, but you want to put your jewel in here so you can vape on the walk. Boom. They got a perfect little jewel spot. All right. Toss us another bit of merch. Why are you tossing everything to Natasha? This is straight up disrespectful. All right. This is a classic. Now, these shirts are freaking fresh.
These shirts are so cute.
They can't be denied, these guys. Okay. These are our dogs.
They have our dogs.
These are our dogs who you've come to love. There's Cutie's little portrait up there on the pocket. Look at her little face.
But you know what? I think Blanche's is the best. Hold on.
And then there's Pablo, Blanche, or Cutie. And the dog hair that is on that shirt does not come with it. They'll come really fresh. But yeah, can you see that?
But Moshe's very picky about black T-shirts, and he's picked his favorite cut to be the background for these. Actually, Pablo is the best.
It's a nice, thick T-shirt with a cute little. I mean, look how cute that is. This one's really subtle. You know, this is only for the real heads out there.
Yeah,
real dog heads for the real Endless Honeymoon Pod heads.
Show your support. And now for all of you.
Oh yeah, these are
catching them tasty waves.
Yeah,
Moshe wears these. Oh look, you can match your towel.
Yeah, these are our board shorts. Now,
summer's pretty much starting here in Los Angeles because September is the hottest month of the year. So get these now.
Get your shorts.
Get ready.
Get your honeymoon on. I mean, these are actually kind of cool.
I love this.
Polka hearts. We got the classic stripe. We got a gradient, a faded gradient over there. I mean, this is great. I mean, I am upset that I'm not a listener of the podcast. Like the amount of excitement that you must be feeling as a listener must be so overwhelming. I already knew this stuff was coming out because I actually host this podcast, but I just get some merch. You know what? Get some merch. Get off your perch. Get some merch.
Okay, well, we have all this and more, and not to mention these amazing kimonos. I haven't taken this off. It still
stinks at this point.
I have pockets.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's the perfect house dress.
It's a house gown, and Natasha can slip in and out of it really slinkily. We've been making love in them the whole time. You don't even have to take them off for love making, which is really
They're
cool.
monogrammed.
Yeah, and they say EHP for the Endless Honeymoon Podcast, the podcast that you love. You know what you could do? You could slip this thing off and slink into a hot tub that you bought for your mother. So that's kind of a beautiful thing.
Okay, let's take a call.
Okay. Hey, and before we take a call, I just want to remind everybody I am going to be in Seattle, Washington at Laughs Comedy Club the last weekend in August. So people come see me. It's a Friday, just a Friday and a Saturday, limited availability. Come on down. Laughs Comedy Club in Seattle. Who are we going to call?
Let's call Sonia in Asia.
In Asia? Asia?
Nothing more specific?
It could be India. It could be Taiwan.
Hi, hello.
How's
Hey.
it going?
It's going good. I'm loving the outfits.
Oh, thank you. These are our new, this is our new merch, a kimono with Endless Honeymoon Pod monogrammed, and I haven't taken it off in 3 days.
Yeah. How much do you think the shipping would be to Asia? Wherever it is in Asia you live. You were a little vague, and we're wondering about your the secrets that you hold.
It's pretty innocuous, so like it's fine. I'm in Singapore. It's not.
Singapore.
It feels like spies would live there. Isn't it like a...
Singapore?
Yeah, Singapore. It's like a very cosmopolitan and extremely clean city.
Is that right? Is it unbelievably clean where you live?
It is unbelievably clean. The stereotype is that, well, not the stereotype. There's a rule that you can't have chewing gum here because, so there's just no chewing gum. If you come into the airport with chewing gum, they will confiscate that and probably fine you because chewing gum causes a lot of mess. You know, people just sort of stick them anywhere.
Sure, classic. Yeah, but how do people quit smoking in Singapore if not for nicotine gum?
I don't know about nicotine gum, but actually smoking is a big thing here. I don't know how people quit, but smoking is quite popular here.
Wait, but they can leave their cigarette butts everywhere, but not the gum?
Yeah, I didn't think about that. But actually, cigarettes at least get the government money. So cigarettes are very highly taxed here. So at least that's bringing in the government some money. I don't know.
Well, also, everyone there's smart.
That is true. I have heard. Isn't everybody super educated in Singapore? Is that true?
I don't know. Maybe yes, relative to other countries. I think, yeah, the high school students here, they continually have the highest scores across the world. Like, yeah.
Also, she knows all the statistics. She's smart.
Yeah. All right. Well, tell us, how can we help you? I mean, I don't know why you're coming to us for advice. You're probably smarter and more cultured than we are combined. Why don't you tell us what we should do? Should I shave my mustache or keep it growing?
I think the person who has to see it every day, Natasha, should be the one to advise.
Thank you. She is so smart.
I know. Why are you even calling us? Straight up. This is not even an appropriate power dynamic. Actually, it's like, you know how there's those power dynamic conversations around consent in this country?
Mm-hmm.
There should be a advice podcast power dynamic situation. No people from incredibly cultured countries calling America to ask for advice because it makes us feel inferior.
No, I really need your help on this.
All right. Hit us.
All right. Okay, so I've been seeing a physiotherapist for the last few months about some knee pain. And I've kind of developed a crush on him. And so my knee's all good now. So I'm probably going to make my next session with him the last one because I don't really need the physiotherapy anymore. But what I'm wondering is, do I ask him out, or is this a situation where, you know, there's like professional boundaries and it's just going to be weird, awkward, uncomfortable if I were to make a move?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the most important question is, have you caught a vibe from him? Of flirting with you, of liking you.
Yeah.
He does touch her a lot. He's always constantly touching your leg, right? The inside of your leg and stuff like that. He won't stop, right? Every single time.
I mean, how could I not read that as a signal, right? No. Yeah, Natasha, it's confusing because we do spend the entire 45-minute sessions that we have talking and chatting and, but like,
does he have a girlfriend?
That might just mean that he's really friendly.
Has he told you he's single?
No idea.
See, that's another thing. It'd be nice if he would have said like,
this is easy. This dilemma is not a dilemma. Your knee is healed, right?
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is take a hammer to the other knee, and then you can keep seeing him for as long as you want. No, I'm joking. This is simple because your knee is healed. There are no stakes here. You will not see him again no matter what happens.
True.
So who cares if he's got a girlfriend, if it's inappropriate?
Okay, so when she leaves on her last day, though, she's got to I've never done anything like that. So she's got to like
make a move. It would be inappropriate for him to ask you out. But for you to ask him out, what are the stakes? If you injure your knee in the future, you just got to find a new physical therapist if he says no. I mean, that's the cost of doing business.
Oh my God, that would be so awkward if he says no and you have to go back to if you need like a touch up on your ankle.
That's the cost of doing business.
We find a different one.
You have to. I mean, I've done that before when I was single, and you would ask a girl out at the coffee shop you go to. If she said no, or you went out and it was awkward, well, unfortunately, you don't have a coffee shop anymore, and you gotta find a new one. That's the way it is. But this is so stakesless. Also, it's not like he's do you have some classic transference? Yes. Yeah, this is like falling in love with your therapist. But you know what? He's a physical therapist. I mean, honestly. Those are that's not a career.
Does he have a wedding ring?
I'm joking to my physical therapy community.
Does he have a wedding ring?
He has a ring on his right hand, so that's the confusion that I had. But we do talk a lot about what we're up to, everything we're doing, and everything in his life sounds super single. Like he lives with roommates and stuff.
Okay.
He can't be married. I mean, you just ask him out. How would you ask him out? What's your move? Okay, so your legs are, you're spread eagle. Your legs are wide open. He's got his hands all the way up your leg, and you're like, he's like, well, that's all the time we have today. What do you think you would say? A subtle and casual way.
Well, first of all, I got to get that image out. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's what you guys could help me with is, okay, so it is tasteless. I should do it, but like, what do I say?
Here's what I would do. What would you do, Natasha?
Well, I'm just wondering if you've observed how he acts with anyone else.
Ooh, that's good. Natasha's suggesting maybe go a couple hours early and watch him do physical therapy to other people.
No, that's the thing. When we're in the sessions,
I'm just saying he might just be like a real chatty person. Like, is he just like a cheery, chatty guy,
But what does it matter? If he's not interested in her, it doesn't matter. And if
what does she say to him? How do you ask
Here's
a guy
what
out?
I would say. I would say, hey, doc, and put that in quotation marks to make sure you don't consider him a real doctor. Say, hey, doc, how about you and I rent a motorcycle and drive across the Malaysian border and chew some gum? Really get wild. Let's get over to Malaysia and have some gum. That could be crazy. Wait, is Singapore an island?
No.
Okay, you do border Malaysia, right?
Yeah,
I got that right.
We do.
Yeah, hell
you got
yeah.
that right.
Go get some have a wild night of gum trip. No, here's what I would really do. Sincerely, I would not make it a date. I would say, you go, well, I think this is my last. I think this is my last appointment. This is going to require bold action on your part. This is our last appointment. I'm disappointed. I'd love to see you again. Maybe not in a physical therapy way. If you're interested in that, here's my phone number. And then get the fuck out of the office as quickly as you can.
Right. You don't.
Oh.
But does he have your phone number?
She's got to write it on a piece of paper.
No, but they already probably text to make their appointments.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah, we do have each other's phone numbers. But like you said, it's just professional on there right now.
Here's another possibility. When he's doing your knee, you could go, my other knee. And then when he pulls your leg up, your pant leg up, you write on your knee in Sharpie, I'm in love with you.
Have you ever done anything like that? Made a forward move on a man?
I have on dating apps, but I think it's easier on there. One, because it's over text, and two, it's like we both know why we're on the app.
Mm-hmm.
So you've never asked a guy out in person?
No, I've never done that before.
Well,
Can she do that can she text him it afterwards? Is that better than...
Do you have his phone number?
I do.
But then she's got this weird reminder.
I think that's cool. You say goodbye, and then after the appointment, text him.
What could you text?
I got a good one for you. I just realized that that's our last appointment together, and I'm sad that I won't be seeing you anymore. If you'd ever like to hang out in a non-patient way, give me a text, and then move on.
It's very positive. It's brief, and
it's breezy.
And if he's not interested in you at all, then who cares? You know what I mean? He's not the one, and it might be like slightly awkward for like 2 seconds or 2 days, but
and then if he doesn't text you back within an hour, text him again and say, I'm going to take that as a no, blocking you now. And then but then don't block him, and then write him a couple days later and go, wow, you fucked up. You had a major opportunity to hang out with a really cool girl, and I guess you don't see quality when it's in front of you. Now I really am blocking you. But then don't block him, and then 2 days later be like, look, I love you, and I want to make this work. Why won't you talk to me? Something like that could be fun.
Look, I think that there are guys who are just like really chatty and friendly, and it's like, I don't know. Yeah.
Well,
if he's not interested in you, then fuck him.
Who cares? I mean, but let me.
But you have to find out.
I'll throw this out to you.
Yeah.
If he is interested in you, there's a very strong possibility he will never ask you out.
Why?
Because it's inappropriate. He will feel that me asking her out will be super inappropriate. So there's a possibility he's like, oh, she's cute and I like her. She's got good energy, but it just wouldn't be right for me to ask her out because I'm her physical therapist. But you don't have any professional standards to abide by. You just throw that text out there. Keep it casual. I'd love to hang out sometime in the future if you ever wanted to do that. If you never hear from him again, then you never go back to him again. You just hope like hell you never injure your knee again. You cannot injure your knee again if he doesn't write you back.
I've got an added incentive now. I like the text idea only because just in case his receptionist is around at the end of the session.
Yeah.
She's usually there at the end. So yeah, I might chicken out if she's around. So I like the text idea.
This is so low pressure because you're moving on anyway and you already have a rapport with him.
One
Yes,
caveat.
Natasha?
One caveat though. If he texts back and he's like, "Yeah, that'd be awesome," or something, then don't you think he should make the next move though, or then does she have to like plan a date?
No, then they just start texting about it.
Okay.
Here's a wilder idea. Write him, take your pants completely off, full bottom nudity. Take a picture of your knee, but that definitely shows your entire naked body and say, "It's all healed now." And then write back and go, "Oops, looks like I showed you a little too much. If you want to see even more, hit me up." That could be a cool move.
And then is there a link to pay me as well? Is that
That's an OnlyFans.
All right, one more very quick question. And all the times that you guys had your therapy and you guys were having conversation, did you connect on anything? Was there like some music you both liked or some activity
Or is he just
you both
hot?
I think what I liked is just that how easy he is to talk to. I mean, in terms of what we connected on, he was in a play. I went and saw the play. That was really good. We ended up talking a lot about that because we were both into sort of creative hobbies. Yeah, like so he like plays. I like sewing things.
Oh, that's great. You went to his play?
Yeah, he was in a play and you went as his patient. You went to see it?
No, he was he was kind of telling everyone about it. Like it was not just me.
So he knows you're interested. If I see a patient, if I see a patient show up to my play, I'm not like, "Wow, we really bonded. Oh, wow, what a theater fan. Oh, she must love the theater." He knows you're interested.
He's chatting everybody up just to get them to come see his play.
Yeah, I would. I think this is all you. Both of you are not have like an unsaid thing. And it's possible it's unsaid because he likes you but is too scared, or likes you but it's inappropriate, or doesn't like you and is nervous to tell you that. And you vice versa. You just somebody's got to say something, and then if it doesn't work out, it's like big deal. You get rejected.
Was he a good actor?
Oh yeah, good question.
Yeah, he was. I could have been a cringe moment, which got rid of the crush, but it was the opposite. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that means that he's like trying to like be an actor
in Singapore, though. I mean, come on.
No, he said it's a hobby. It's a hobby.
Wait, I love that people just do things for hobbies. That sounds fun.
I always tell Natasha she needs a hobby.
Heard, yeah.
Her problem is that she doesn't have a hobby. All she has a career and her family, and she needs something that is stupid. Because it takes your mind off of things.
I need something goofy.
You need something goofy. Like DJing, for me, it's like big deal. It just gets your mind off of the world because the world is so dark. Not in Singapore. I know you guys live in a utopic, no chewing gum society. But America, the streets are littered with bodies. And that's why we need hobbies.
Okay, well, good luck. Just put it out there.
Thank you.
Yeah, will you write us back and tell us what goes down? We want to know.
Yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. It could be either of those three options. He doesn't like me, he likes me, but doesn't want to, whatever it is, I'll let you know what it turned out to be.
Good, I would love that. All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
I know the type too. He's gonna definitely say something, even if he's not interested in her. He's gonna be like, "Yeah," just because he wants her to come to his plays again. Because he's got to get asses in seats.
That's funny. He's gonna write back and be like, "What? One great way for us to keep in touch would be for me to put you on my mailing list." I do feel like this reminds me of our old friend, the Love Drive, Sean, who the dating my friend from Burning Man. He's always fielding these questions from women. No offense, it is mostly women that are writing him and asking him about like their terror of being rejected. But it's like, honey,
I'm sorry,
like, literally
it's open. That's why I was
It is open.
No, that's why I was like
showing some skin over there.
Well, I just
trying to get a physical therapist. But anyway, all these people.
Wait, what's he saying?
All these people, and men are afraid of it too. People are just terrified of rejection, but rejection is a part of dating. you get rejected, and it hurts and it's embarrassing, and then you move on.
It's hard if they're in your social circle, maybe.
That's why this is so perfect. It's not in your social circle.
Right.
I do see what you're saying. Like, if it's your old friend or like somebody that's right in your social circle, you don't want to get rejected, then have to make some giant life adjustment. But that's why this is good practice for situations like that. Something with no stakes.
Yeah. I don't have a good feeling about him.
You don't think he's going to say yes?
Well, he's an actor. I don't know.
Wow, what does that have to do with anything?
It just feels like he's just probably like talking about himself the whole time.
Here's the thing we didn't think about. Is she came into him as a physical therapy patient, so he already sees her as compromised. You know, he's like, oh, she's like a weak person whose knee buckles. I don't want to date a buckled knee person. You know?
These guys are always like really fit.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I want somebody to climb up whatever mountain there is in Singapore Mountain, you know, where there's rice noodles at the top. Hey, Tosh.
Yeah, Moshe?
I noticed that you're not wearing a bra in your silk Endless Honeymoon podcast gown, and it makes me aroused.
Thank you.
But when you do wear a bra, what bra do you wear?
I wear my Third Love bra. It's actually the only bra I have.
Oh, I remember what you look like in the Third Love bra, and that too makes me aroused.
Third Love is the #1 best-selling bra. It forms to your body to make your boobs look their best. Plus, the straps won't slip, and there's no pinching or digging. And they literally invented half cups, so you always get the right fit. Moshe, how does it feel to be with an A&a-half?
It was always a dream, and it was always a goal, and I'm very, very excited that it came true.
Also, Third Love is the largest donor of undergarments in the U.S., partnering with organizations across the United States. Third Love has donated over $40 million worth of bras to help people in need. So, upgrade your bra today and get 20% off your first order at thirdlove.com/honeymoon.
And this is pretty cool. They have a love your fit guarantee. If you don't love your fit, exchanges and returns are free for up to 60 days. 60 days? Seeing is believing. Give your boobs the 24/7 comfort and support you deserve.
That's 20% off at thirdlove.com/honeymoon.
Hey, Tosh.
Yeah, Moshe?
You know, last night we were hungry, and what did we make? We made a Green Chef meal. And how was it?
It was delicious.
Freaking delicious, bro.
I love the vegetarian one.
I mean, it was so good. We had these like barbecue chickpea fritter sandwich thing. It was so good and so easy, and we really kind of connected around the cooking stove. We had a nice time making it together. It was so easy.
Green Chef is the #1 meal kit for eating well with dinners that work for you, not the other way around. You can get keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, and Moshe's favorite, gluten-free.
It's not for me, but if it is for you, it comes to your door the way that you like it, with pre-portioned ingredients that are super healthy, a really thoughtful meal, and it's a lot of fun to make it, especially with a partner.
Oh, they also have the fast and fit meals that are under 700 calories and ready in 25 minutes or less, so you can eat like super healthy too if you want.
And not only is it healthy, Green Chef is the only meal kit that is both carbon and plastic offset. They offset 100% of their carbon footprint, as well as 100% of the plastic in every box.
Go to greenchef.com/honeymoon135 and use promo code honeymoon135 to get $135 off across 5 boxes. And your first box ships free. Do this. It's so nice to have something that you can prepare for yourself in your fridge. It makes you feel human.
Once again, go to greenchef.com/honeymoon135 and use code honeymoon135 to get $135 off across 5 boxes. And that first box ships free. Green Chef, the #1 meal kit for eating well. Hey, Natasha.
Yeah?
Why don't we, since our entire intro was an ad, do a couple of secrets, just a little couple of...
Come on, though. This
treat for the
kimono,
kids.
how much is this? We're not sure yet, but I mean...
Depends on how how you
definitely
act.
not that expensive, and it fits amazing, and it's so cute. I love it. And yours looks good, Moshe. I think
Really?
you should sell the black one.
Are you turned on a little bit by me right now?
I love the whole look.
So that's a no. Okay. Well, let's play a secret or two.
Hey, Moshe and Natasha. I've got a secret that I've never told anybody. And anyways, so I grew up in a pretty religious home, I guess. And we used to go to family camp for a period of time. And I always hated it. And I remember this one year, we went away for the we're coming back, and it was storming like crazy, and like, my parents are a little bit evangelical. So anyways, we were coming back. My mom was freaking out and just kind of taking after her. And after you see all that shit in church, I started just laughing in the back seat. My mom was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And, you know, just to try and calm her down and whatever. I was like 12 at the time, but I had just said, "Oh, God's telling me it's going to be okay. Just whatever. Keep going." And it seemed to calm her down. We got back, and for years she was telling all of her friends and people at church that, you know, "Oh, God spoke through my son," and yeah. I've never had the heart to tell her that I actually don't subscribe to any of that, and it was just to try to get her to calm down because she's very excitable. And yeah, I kind of feel guilty, but also it was the right thing to do. I still feel. So anyways, yeah, that's my secret.
You know what I love about this? He loves his mom.
Well, what I don't love about it is that he could have used this. Once you establish that I've had a prophetic connection, he could have used that to kind of get his way his entire childhood. He'd be like, "Oh, you know, God actually said I can have a cookie. Oh, you know, God said malt liquor is actually acceptable. Oh, God said if it's just fingering, it's not sex." He could have done that because she's now thinking I birthed a prophet.
Right, but he's so sweet.
He is a sweet
He just
man.
did it to like calm her down.
Yeah.
He didn't do it like you would have
I would have definitely done that.
to satisfy your own base
You know,
appetites.
the Lord said I need $80. Yeah, the Lord said I need $80 and an eighth of weed.
So his mom is someone who thinks that God like literally will take possession of people and tell you things, and is that what they think their pastors do?
Also,
are?
is that's the barrier of entry? Is like anything you say God told me, then you're just like, "Oh wow, a prophet." Don't you want some proof for your son? Well, shouldn't God be like, He did say that there'll be 4 red lights or anything? Just all a person said, "Oh, God said." Oh, religion.
All right, well, let's take another one.
Hi guys, this is a secret. I don't even know how to explain it. Okay, so I'm acquaintances / friends with a known actor who's basically B-list, like guest starring on sitcoms. And this person is filming a television show out of state. And they invited me to come and stay with them for a few days. And I have lied and told all of my friends he's flying me out, but I am spending my whole bonus on airfare and an Airbnb. And I don't know if it's romantic or not, but probably not. Also, you guys almost definitely know him. Okay, bye-bye. He's not famous.
Do we know who it is, Laura?
Bye.
Can you write it on the iPad? This is sad.
Wait, why
feel-
is it sad?
I feel bad.
Well, why would
did this
a
to-
guy have a girl fly herself out?
It's definitely he's trying to smash. I mean,
Then why doesn't he pay for it?
Well, because oh no, do not know who that is. I don't know who that is. That's you're in the deep B's.
So deep B's, he probably doesn't have money to fly her out, but
He's got money to fly her out. But I relate to this because I did this once. Remember?
You did this to me?
Oh no, not to you. I would never. I'd be too scared. But like I remember I was performing at this music festival and there was a girl I was seeing.
Oh,
and
right.
I said, "You can come meet me at the music festival." And I genuinely was young and didn't know. She spent the whole music festival angry at me for not flying her out. And from my perspective, I was like,
Why did she agree to it in the first place, though?
because she wanted to see me, I guess. But I fucked up by not flying her out, I guess. But she was staying. I got everything but the flight I took care of.
No, you just let her crash in your room at the Hyatt.
But I also gave her a ticket to the music festival.
Oh, okay.
Is that something?
Yeah.
I mean, not really, is it? Because she was my guest.
I mean, I don't know. It's all relative.
Right.
It sounds like the thing that this guy, it sounds like you're a little bit on the irresponsible side right now, with your money and your life in a way. You know, if you're spending your entire, but you know what, go for it. Why not? But you don't want to make a habit of that.
Right. But William
of
H.
draining
Macy,
your account to like catch up with like people who are jet setting because they have like
right.
deep B guest star money.
But William H. Macy isn't irresponsible, and that's why he's having you fly yourself out. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh brother. It's not William H.
Why don't we take another caller?
Yeah, but I'm sorry, hold on. I think if you're a guest star, now this is a lesson I learned now I'm older. It's unfortunate you need to be older to know what you should have done when you were younger. It kind of sucks. This person should be flying them out. If he's thinking he might have sex with her, he should be paying for the plane ticket.
Why?
Because he's saying, come to me. Like, come all the way to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Is that ignorant?
I don't know.
No, I don't mean transactionally. I mean more like, if he's like, come to me, let's have a romantic weekend, then he should provide the way to get there. Plus, he's the guy that's got the job. No?
So he like pays her for her
No,
sex?
that's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is like, if I'm like, come all the way to out of state where I'm shooting a TV show to visit me because I'll be bored or whatever and I need companionship, you probably should pay for the ticket. Now that I realize it, I should have definitely bought that girl the ticket to the music festival.
I just realized something.
Yes.
What if she would have said something to him like, okay, well, like something flirty, like, you know, if I'm going to buy my ticket, you know.
You better give me that dong.
Or like, where's a place for me to stay? Or I don't know, like maybe they could go in on.
He's also making her get an Airbnb, not stay at his hotel.
Yeah.
Dang. That's crazy that Kevin Spacey is a penny pincher like that.
But, you know, I don't know. She said acquaintance/friend. So.
Interesting.
I mean, I just wouldn't make a habit of this.
All right. Well, let's move on and do another call. Hey, Tosh.
Yeah, Moshe?
All right. Would you say you're serious about your sleep?
I am. And I love it. And I always want more.
I love it. And I always want more. And it's important to me to sleep in great comfort. And that is why every night, Natasha and I bed down and make love and take naps and watch TV on Brooklinen sheets.
Brooklinen is home to the internet's favorite sheets and was created in 2014 to give customers luxury hotel-level home essentials that don't break the bank. They offer everything from snuggly sheets to cozy towels and robes, loungewear, accessories, and much more. And it's all very like clean feeling, and you just feel like you're at a hotel.
We're headed into the summer, which is, of course, wedding season. And these make a perfect gift because everybody loves comfortable sheets, but nobody realizes they need them.
Just get them for yourself.
Or get them for yourself. They're beautiful, super soft, and we cannot recommend them enough. We sleep on them every night, and they're affordable. It's really awesome. Check out Brooklinen today and find the best gifts for every couple on your list or for yourself this year. Go to brooklinen.com and use promo code ENDLESS to get $20 off your purchase of $100 or more, plus free shipping.
That's BROOKLINEN.com and enter promo code ENDLESS for $20 off plus free shipping.
Brooklinen. Get your sleep on.
All right, now we're going to call Bianca in Kansas City.
Hey.
Hi, Bianca.
Hey, are you an open-minded gal?
Of course.
Do you like hot tubs?
I love them.
Natasha and I would like to, we're in these outfits. We wanted to invite you over for a hot tub. That's what these outfits are about. So this isn't the traditional podcast episode. We are predatory right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right. Well, we got one, Natasha. What's up, Bianca? How can we help?
Not much, guys. I am actually just needing advice because my husband and I picked up a really bad habit.
Okay.
We have a habit of smoking Black and Milds.
And it sucks when you have an accomplice.
Totally good point.
Exactly. So we've tried to quit several times, but one of us gets weak and pulls the other into it. So
that is so tough. But I do have some straight up advice. I've been there, by the way. I've literally been there with Black and Milds. I have.
Those
are
with
like
Black and Milds?
I have danced the dance that you're dancing right now.
Those are like cigars?
Yeah, they're like sweet cigars that have plastic tips, which is very disturbing. Do you
We
smoke?
get the wood tip.
You get the wood
I want to
tips.
clarify. We get the wood tip.
Okay, you get the wood
And
tips.
they don't have weed. You don't put weed in them or anything.
Not anymore. That's a really good combo, though.
Okay, so you guys, okay, this is it's very clear what you have to do. How many Black and Milds are you smoking a day?
So we share one a day.
One Black and Mild a day. But that's kind of like smoking 4 cigarettes each a day.
Yeah, I guess so.
A Black and Mild is like, I would say 8 cigarettes. And are you guys like from the hood? Like where'd the Black and Mild thing come from?
I don't know. It actually started with like real cigars, like thick cigars.
Which
we
are
were in
gross.
Florida.
I've walked every step you've walked. They're disgusting.
They really
but
are.
they're like fancy. So you try to convince yourself you like them. You go, you know what? No, those don't taste good. But you know what? These 7-Eleven cigars actually are delicious.
Yeah, literally. So then we like found Black and Milds, and they're just so easy. They're sold at every gas station. They're like 99 cents. So yeah, they're just our little weakness. And we're not smokers because we don't smoke cigarettes, yet we smoke Black and Mild. So
I mean, you're kind of making me want to try one.
I mean, they're good.
Is it like nicotine?
Oh yeah, it's a cigar.
honestly, Natasha, they are really good. And I always
How's
hear
the
you say like,
buzz?
"Oh, I want a cigarette," and I'm like, "Me too,
She
girl.
needs to try.
Me too,
No,
girl."
they're delicious, and you're on a bad road though. You're gonna start smoking 2 a day. You're gonna start having a pack around. This whole negotiation that you do with smoking is crazy.
How about we do one more a day until September 1st,
Yeah, okay, but then
or until
like
August
this.
12th?
Labor Day.
Okay. But we've had these things. So like we went on a dopamine detox last June where we camped in the wild for like 10 days. We didn't do anything. We didn't smoke cigars. We didn't do anything.
You guys seem
And then-
very well matched.
Yeah, you guys are both aficionados of hood culture, and you both like the cheapest possible tobacco product one can get.
Yep. You guys really know us well.
I have an idea here. Now, hold on. Can I see my computer? I want to do a quick Goog. I usually don't do this. This is the first time I've ever done a Goog in real time. But I'm going to just give a quick Goog because I got a specific idea of how you could get out of this. Because I know this dance, which is that you start like doing these weird negotiations with yourself. I used to buy a pack of clove cigarettes. I've done every version of smoking. Clove cigarettes, Black and Mild, cigarettes, and then you start doing a negotiation with that. Like I would buy a pack of cloves, smoke one, and throw it out the window while I was driving, and then so that I lost the pack, and then come back to the intersection where I threw it out and like look around, and then sometimes find it. I mean, this whole dance.
I used to have a pack in the freezer of like some kind of off-brand, things people leave at your house, and then you smoke them sometimes, and then, it's.
Well,
nice.
I feel like Natasha, you're good at like self-control.
She
But-
is. You're right. She. It's not that she's good at self-control. She's not addictive, so she can do all of the things.
Okay, well, you could do what I'm doing.
Okay, I did the Goog and I was right.
Okay, I'll tell you after he does.
I did the Goog. Boom. Oh my God, you guys, this is gonna blow your ass out. You're gonna love this. You and your husband are gonna freak the fuck out. Here's what you do. You do Natasha's little plan until Labor Day. And then on Labor Day, you guys get a vape thing.
No, don't get them
Hold on.
addicted to
I got a whole
vapes.
strategy. They have Black and Mild flavored vape juice.
No.
I just Googled it and I found it. Okay. They got the Black and Mild flavored vape juice. You give yourself 6 months on the vape juice.
my God.
Okay.
This is the worst advice I've
Hold
ever
on,
heard.
put it in your calendar. Then on month 6, you switch over to nicotine gum. You give yourself 6 months on that. A year from now, you are completely nicotine free.
Okay, I was going to say all of that. I was going to skip the part where you get addicted to vapes.
Okay, what were you gonna say?
Just buy some Nicorette.
They need a buffer.
No, they don't. They smoke one a day.
But they need a Black and Mild buffer.
Do they sell Black and Mild gum?
They don't. That would be a great.
No, the gum's gross
I
and
got
it
an
makes
idea.
me gag.
I got a perfect idea. You know those old school kind of gums? You remember that like classic Americana gum company?
Juicy Fruit?
No, older than that. They have Blackjack gum, it's called.
Oh, yeah.
And they have
Blackjack gum's
Blackjack gum. Okay, that's clove flavored gum.
Mm-hmm.
That's your black. Okay, your mild is Nicorette. Okay, So you get a hammer, one of those. What are they called? A grinder. What do they call that?
Pestle and
mortar and
mortar.
pestle. Yeah, and you put one piece of Nicorette and one piece of blackjack gum.
No, just put it in your mouth.
No,
Double up.
that doesn't make any sense, Natasha. That's what a crazy idea that you would do that. My mortar and pestle idea is much more logical. You put or a weed grinder. That's what you do. You get a weed grinder and you put the blackjack gum in there, the Nicorette, and then you grind yourself a brand new Black and Mild gum.
I mean,
And then
I
you
don't.
got the weed residue.
Yeah, exactly. Got some crystals on it.
I've never had the taste of Black and Mild, so I don't really know what you guys are talking about. So it's like smoky licorice tobacco.
It's like
kind of?
sweet.
It's kind of like vanilla.
Yeah.
Ooh. Is it like, I used to smoke menthol cigarettes, but that sounds better.
No, this is better. Wait, are you guys ex-smokers? Is that what it is?
We're not. It's weird. It's the
just
weirdest
Black
thing.
Mild. Do you inhale it?
Honestly, I don't know. Probably.
What do you mean you don't know?
I
What are
don't
you,
know.
6
Like when
years
people
old?
are like, "Do you inhale it?" You're not supposed to inhale it. Like I just like breathe it in and breathe it out.
Yeah. Oh, but that's inhaling. Yeah.
Listen, it's
Yeah.
it's fun while it lasts. Give it a time so it can be this kind of romantic, fun time. Switch to the gum and then forget about it. You guys are capable of it. You were like you said, you spent 10 days camping or something.
Take it from me,
Yeah.
an old, experienced Black and Mild man.
Don't get addicted to vapes.
Nicotine has
Seriously.
this way of like slowly taking over your DNA. It's not an immediate, like if you're self-conscious about becoming addicted to it, it'll work around that self-consciousness, right? So if you're a young person who doesn't give a shit, then you just become addicted, bam, you're a smoker now. But if you're like a person with a little bit of brain power that goes, I shouldn't be addicted, nicotine has, in my experience, this weird way of like walking up the steps of your psyche until all of a sudden 3 years in you're like, damn, I smoke 4 packs of Black and Milds a day, I cough blood. What?
Wait, Moshe, not everyone gets to that place.
I'm just saying that it can be progressive. So it's so addictive that it feels like it's not progressive.
But some people can smoke like 1 cigarette a day.
That's true. I mean, the truth is, I'm trying to think. You share a Black and Mild a day, or you both smoke one a day?
We share it. And I think what makes it particularly difficult is that like we bond over it. Like it's just a thing that we do together. And then to remove it from our lives it feels like we don't get to like have that thing together. You know what I
It's
mean?
the only-
Replace it with like tea time too and make it kind of cute.
It's the only thing the two of you
sweet
have in
and
common. It's the only connection
mint
that the two
tea.
of you
Make
have.
it mint tea now.
Yeah, we don't
That's
have
it.
anything
Yeah,
else in common. We
it's
don't
the bond that your marriage is built upon.
No, but I'm just saying she can replace that conversation time when they're sharing, because that's what you really like about it is it's like a time where you guys like have to talk to each other because you're like sharing a cigarette and you're doing this naughty thing and you're kind of like, you're not doing other things. You're not on your phone. You're not doing laundry. And so it's like a time of connection. So, you want to make sure that you can experience that in another way. And so that's why usually, you're creative, like come up with like a little ritual, like a tea ritual or something at the time when you did do that, at least like once, and just try to make it fun and have this, because then you get that time to talk to him.
I got a question.
I made Moshe do it. I said you have to put away your phone for 15 minutes and have coffee with me every morning.
I like that.
I got a
like that
question.
Yeah.
Are you a weed smoker?
Yeah, but not like every day.
What if you guys replaced this with, like a joint?
You have the worst advice, Moshe.
Why?
They don't need to get high every day.
Okay.
They don't get high every day, but you're suggesting maybe they start getting high every day?
All I'm saying is tobacco is just so bad for you that I worry and Black and Mild just feels worse. There's no filter. It's thick.
Oh, you think Black and Mild is like way accelerated. It's not like having like a Newport after dinner every other day.
No, I mean, Newport isn't good either. I will say this, Bianca. The issue is that Natasha is concerned about is if you do start vaping my Black and Mild vape juice suggestion, you will up the amount of it will go from being a naughty ritual to an all-day routine. That is true.
Yeah, I gotta stay away from vaping. We actually did try replacing it with vaping for like a week, and immediately I got these like little tremors.
You know what? You got to push through that. That's vape tremors, and that's normal, and that's healthy. That's actually shows you that it's working. I'm joking. No, don't do that. Okay.
Yeah, you just got to be strong. Just like you got to be more cold turkey about it because so tobacco is like the worst thing. And then nicotine.
Well, tobacco gives you lung cancer and emphysema. And I feel like smoking, nicotine is not bad for you. Yes. To Natasha's point, get some Nicorette gum and do a substitute ritual.
And then you'll just get grossed out by the gum eventually. And then you'll just stop.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any recommendations for like, we've kind of tried implementing, it never worked, but like a punishment if the other is like, hey, let's go do this.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I just heard a podcast about this, about your brain trying to trick your own brain, trying to trick your own brain into doing a thing it doesn't want to do. But you have the advantage that it's your husband, so you guys can punish each other. But what else do you guys do together? What is the other way that you have a good time?
We like to work out.
Oh, that'd be funny. If you smoke, you can't exercise. I'd be like, perfect. I bet this doesn't the black and mild get in the way of you working out a little bit too? Don't you sometimes feel like, I'll just
like your lung capacity? Yeah. It's not great.
Listen, I think you just need to hit your bottom and be like, listen, I don't want to do this anymore. So please don't, I won't bring it back up. And then be strong and don't, because it's bad for you.
This is what I can tell you.
You just have to be strong and don't, and then if he keeps doing it, well, then you guys might have an issue.
No, she does it. She's as big of a perpetrator of this black and mild.
It's not about him, it's about her. You have to decide what you want to do. That's kind of codependent.
Here's the issue. I can already tell you're going to smoke another black and mild. I can feel it coming off of you right now. You're like emanating it. I can smell it. I can smell the black and mild coming off of you. That's why I suggest my tiered plan. 6 months on the vape, deal with your tremors. 6 months on the gum, and then by that I am actually up. What about this? Okay.
How about just the gum?
How about nicotine toothpicks? Those are great.
Those are cool. They're just
And they got
that
flavors.
actually sounds fun.
Those are they're flavored.
Oh yeah, those
nicotine
are perfect.
toothpicks. They're flavored. They got really nice flavors that are very vanilla-y. In fact, I have.
Oh, black and mild toothpicks.
I don't think they make a black and mild toothpick, but
You could get close.
They make a butterscotch. They make a kind of in the zone. They make a zone of it.
See, this is Moshe though. He like got into like every single flavor, and like he was the person vaping who had a bag with every single juice bottle, and like he's like it's very into it. So that's not.
No, that sounds good, because then you also have the like finger,
Exactly.
But you
And
don't
you
have
can, You can look a little hood if you do it right. If you like pick your teeth in the right way, you can be like, "What's up?"
Okay.
Like, what, kind of a thing.
But it is not a solution to connecting, because you can just
That's
go
true.
off and do that on your own. It's not really something you do together. That's all.
But I think what Natasha said, ritualize it. You got your.
let's sit and pick our teeth together at the
No,
table.
you got your daily toothpick and tea. It's called tea time.
Teeth. Yes, I love it.
Toothpicks and tea.
T squared.
And yeah, you have mint tea and maybe like cinnamon
Oh, I love it.
toothpicks. Those are really easy to find.
We might even be.
What about the tea tree oil ones?
Well, that's for 6 months later. Tea tree is.
See, if you like the tea tree, maybe you could skip the nicotine.
If you want to do 4 teas, that's a lot. That's a lot of teas. But tea tree, toothpick, and tea is your goal.
Is tea tree supposed to like make you feel something?
Yeah,
No,
it's kind
no.
of like it gives you a little up.
No, it doesn't. It just tastes like something. So tea tree is for when you're ready to quit the nicotine toothpicks, which if you're anything like me, you'll never be ready. And you'll want to suck on them for the rest of your life. Until your wife says these are disgusting. You're chewing up toothpicks, there's wood shards everywhere. And then you'll pop over to nicotine pods and you do that for a while until your wife says these pods are disgusting. How about gum? So you'll bop over to nicotine.
Because they're left places, not just because I don't notice that you're sucking on them.
Well, you do notice when I take one out.
That is true.
Bianca, you have a long road ahead of you, but you gotta get the nicotine out of your lungs. That's my feeling.
No, the tobacco.
If there's something that we've learned in the last 2.5 years, it's that lung capacity is very important. So I'm not going to tell you to quit nicotine, because that's you do what you want to do, but get that out of your lungs. You don't want to be catching some kind of the next pandemic and being like, I've got 40 years of black and mild connection with my husband coating my lungs. Then you're fucked.
You guys are so right.
All right. Well, good luck. Be
Good luck.
strong.
Be strong.
you. Hey, Will you guys come to Kansas City?
Yes.
No.
On a tour?
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
I will.
Come to Kansas
I will.
City.
I'll come to Kansas City.
Okay. All right.
And enjoy your black and
Okay, I'll
mild tonight,
come.
by
I'll
the
come.
way. Enjoy the
Thank
one that
you.
you're definitely going to buy at the 7-Eleven later after this podcast episode ends. Okay, goodbye.
Bye. Thank you guys.
Thank you. I
See-
totally related to that whole thing.
And I think that she can also maybe enjoy it for another 7 days. But then he's going to be like, okay,
Well, it sucks.
let's extend the 7 days.
What sucks about her situation, I should have mentioned this, and I am now. What sucks about her situation is it's a dastardly enough enemy when it's your own brain telling you, like, negotiating with you around nicotine. But when you have a partner, like, you can at least tell yourself, like, my brain is fucking with me, like I'm addicted. But if you have an external person, the person you love, who's your partner in life and in living, also saying, you know what, maybe doing the negotiating externally, that's more compelling because it's someone co-signing. Like, I remember one time I watched that documentary Euro Dreams of Sushi. You ever see that? Great documentary. And the guy was like 85 and he was smoking. And I was watching and I go, oh, I can keep smoking. He's 85 and he's healthy. It's like, that's not me. That's a Japanese man making sushi. But my brain is like doing this bizarre negotiation because I see an 85-year-old smoking. If your partner was saying that to you, it would be so much harder to deny, you know?
Did I ever say that to you?
What? That smoking's healthy?
No. That, like, did I ever help? I always try to I don't want to be your accomplice in your own
Demise?
Yeah.
Well, you and I did smoke cigarettes together when we first started dating, and it was nice to have that together.
But then you just have to move on.
But you kind of said, let's move on.
I did.
Yeah, I do think you helped me along with that. One of these people needs to break out of the cycle. They're not hopelessly addicted yet. One black and mild a day, that's not too bad. But I just feel it coming into 2,
If
3, 4, then a Philly blunt.
If I go to a 7-Eleven and get a black and mild today, will I be addicted?
But I can't tell you that, honey.
I just want to know what it's like.
Then go on ahead, my dear.
All right.
Will you pick me up some nicotine pouches? I'll tell you what, I'm never doing again. I'm never smoking again.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not trying to put smoke in my lungs.
So don't do that. Okay.
Do whatever you want. You don't really have an addictive personality. I'm not trying to put smoke in my lungs because your lungs is not where smoke belongs.
All
And I
right.
live in California, so I already put plenty of smoke in my lungs every August through October. That is an environmental observation, and that's the kind of content that the Endless Honeymoon provides. If you'd like us to provide content with your voice in it, leave us a secret, 213-222-8608.
Or if you just want to talk to us, send us an email at endlesshoneymoonpod@gmail.com. We can give you advice.
We'd love to have you on our Patreon. It's patreon.com/endlesshoneymoon. And by the way, we're doing one of our special dinner parties, our first
I am so ready for a party.
Zoom dinner party with our $25 a month tier listeners.
August 17th.
August the 17th. You can still join, and we're gonna make dinner. We're gonna eat it together, and Natasha and I are gonna come up with some icebreaker questions so we can have a really nice conversation. I think it's gonna be really fun. I'm probably gonna DJ.
No, that I was just getting to that.
I already
Moshe.
said it.
No, we're
It's too late. I said it.
Nobody wants you to DJ.
Everybody does. I get messages daily. Oh, by the way, speaking of DJ, I have a DJ set that I am going to be releasing in the next couple of weeks. So it's coming your way to our Patreon listeners as well. We got a lot of great stuff
I just
coming.
want people to know that this is a dinner party. It's not a DJ set. So
No, we're going to
please-
really connect with our listeners, which I'm really excited about because our listeners tend to be really sweet, introspective, and thoughtful people that smoke black and milds and listen to gangster rap. Natasha,
Yes.
I love one thing in this world more than nicotine.
What's that?
It's you
I love you too.
and our daughter too.